He's a man currently conquering the Billboard charts and shaking up the industry with every subsequent release. All his bars are fire and would never fail to make the girls swoon and the boys to drop their shit. For the record, he's the only white male I know to be filled to the brim with tats up to his face. Welcome back to Rocket Stars, and today we're featuring some facts you probably didn't know about Austin Richard Post, more famously known as Post Malone. But wait, hold it right there. We're circling back into this again. Can't you just throw us a bone and give our page a good old like and subscribe? Take one for the team and we'll do it for you too. If you don't, we're telling you, 2012 might just happen this year or the next. Don't forget to click on the bell button too. If you follow through with all of this, we'll make sure to invite you to the next private Post Malone gig that maybe we'll have the Nirvana covers again. Okay, let's get this going. Despite being known as a worldwide rapper, he also has been proven that he is worthy of screen time. Aside from showing up on Mark Wahlberg's Spencer Confidential movie, he's also set to appear in the famous reality show Queer Eye. In an interview from TMZ, he admits how excited he was to get featured, along with the fact that he was a big fan of how genius and hilarious the show was. He even teased how he wanted to look like Austin Powers from the 60s.
Someone call 911 because this is a 5-5 confidence emergency.
Actually, we shouldn't do that because we should only use 911 responsibly.
He was born in Syracuse, New York, but then later moved to Texas because his father got reassigned. His father was a big influence to him for music, passing down several artists from the genre of rock, country, and hip-hop. From then, he started to learn to play the guitar with YouTube videos as he increased interest from playing Guitar Hero. He even almost made it as Crown the Empire's guitarist, but sadly, his strings broke on the day of audition. I'm wondering how the world would look like if that had gone to be successful.
Give me one more time for motherfucking Shredmaster!
He created his first mixtape at the age of 16 via a free app called Audacity. That's how Young and After Them Riches was born. He claims that the mixtape was just awful, but he's proud enough to admit that he's the one writing his own words to his songs. He only lasted about 3 months in college, which he left ASAP to pursue music in LA with his friend Jason Probst, who was a professional game streamer.
He was doing things and making his music here, and then at one point he and his friends decided they were going to move to California and he was going to chase the music dream.
His first hit was White Iverson, which was up on SoundCloud back then and was recorded in only 2 days. Upon release, it got 1 million streams in only a month. From then, he got the attention of record labels but ended up signing with Republic Records. He had then picked up the attention of A-listers, even being invited to perform at Kylie Jenner's debut. From that same party, he met Kanye West, which then led to the creation of Fate, their collaboration.
Ain't nobody watching. I feel it fade.
One iconic thing about this guy is the number of tattoos he has all over his body. Aside from having Always Tired printed under his eyes, he also has a Playboy bunny, his first actually, just beside his right eye. Some of his tats were inked by yours truly, as he also has inked some of his friends. Apparently, he really has the knack for it. He also has portrait tattoos of several of his biggest musical influences, and these are Kurt Cobain, Dimebag Darrell, Elvis Presley, John Lennon, Bankroll Fresh, Stevie Ray Vaughan, George Harrison, and Bob Dylan.
It's all like my favorite artists, you know, that have passed. And I'm about to do all 10. I'm gonna get Jim Morrison and George Harrison right next to John and everything. Without these guys, I wouldn't be making music.
We know him mostly for being a rapper, but he can also pull off some acting chops. Working aside industry greats such as Mark Wahlberg, he played Squeeb, an inmate in this action comedy flick. It was a release to Netflix film, which has recently started to gain traction as a new mode of releasing movies. This also is the case with Michael Bay's 9 Underground, which starred Ryan Reynolds to take on the lead role. In case you missed it, we recently just did a take on Reynolds, and you can check back on it by clicking on the thumbnail over here. Before leaving you, we just want to remind you how we didn't forget about that like and subscribe you owe us. Let us have it, and you'll have access to your secret gig in peace. There's no need for qualms here. Haha, just kidding. Please do send us some love. That's all we got for you today here at Rocket Stars. Have your family and friends in on the fun and share this dope channel to everyone.